Rosy friends, it's Julie. You have been asking me to update my skincare routine, and so here it is, the morning version of what I do to take care of my rosacea prone skin every morning. I've just come in from walking the dogs, and before going out, because it's a bajillion degrees below zero right now, I applied the SBT sea buckthorn soothing salve for rosacea. I put that on both cheeks, just like that. I just put it on so that there's an extra barrier because it is so cold out right now and very, very windy. And even though I put a scarf around my face, I still like to have that extra barrier. Behind me, you'll see that I normally have about 14 of those little microfiber cloths. They're super, super soft. It's Saturday in this video, and so I have almost none of them left, but I have every single one of them folded on that bar normally so that I can use them, a fresh one, every single time I wash my face. And so that's normally 2 a day, and I just start off my face washing routine by getting warm water, not hot, but pretty warm, and soaking, or just making a compress that I hold on my eyes. This was a recommendation from the National Rosacea Society to take care of ocular rosacea. While I don't normally like putting warm things on my face because of the rosacea on my skin, it makes a very big difference on my eyes. It softens any Mr. Sandman stuff that might have happened overnight, and it really prepares the eyes to be, the eye area, to be cleansed. I don't actually wash my eyeballs, but I do take an extra step to wash my eyelids and eyelashes and eyebrows. So if you've seen my ocular rosacea video, I will link to it here. If I remember to do that, I use baby shampoo to do that. The reason is because it's tear-free, so I get the best one that I can find. This one happens to be organic and all natural, and I start off by doing my lower lids and lower lashes. I use my fingers right now because I've cut off all my fingernails, but you can also use a cotton swab like a Q-tip or something like that if you have long nails. Really be careful around the eye area. But I do my lower lashes first, and then I do my whole upper lid and upper eyelashes and eyebrows, and I give them a pretty good scrub, the whole area. I'm very careful and just go over it and over it and over it. And I've been doing this for a little while now, and wow, has it made a difference. If you have itchy eyes that you are attributing to allergies, and you have rosacea, you might also have ocular rosacea, give this technique a try and see if it makes a difference, because my eyes haven't felt this good since I was in my early teens. It's such a difference. I can't even believe it. So maybe I'm just getting rid of allergies, but it has made a really big difference for whatever it is that's been bothering my eyes, and I don't plan to stop it. Sometimes I do it once a day. Sometimes I do it twice a day. I do find that the baby shampoo can dry out the area beneath my eyes. If I do it twice a day, if that's the case, I just do it once a day, but otherwise I do try and do it twice a day if I can, if I don't have any dryness. So I just use the microfiber cloth that I've already used as a hot compress or a warm compress, and I wash off the baby shampoo that I have on my eye area. I'm very careful to get it all off. Even though it's tear-free, I just don't want any residue left behind, and I set that aside. And then the next step is to wash my actual face. This is a new one that I haven't opened yet. It's the Berry Bar from SBT Sea Buckthorn. As you know, I really love these products. I'm using it right now to just super simplify my skincare. I find less is more when it comes to skincare. I just rub the little bar between, that one's one that I've already got open. I rub that between my hands, and then I just basically very gently wash my whole face. I really get quite a bit of product there because those bars, when you just use it on your face, will last forever. They last a really long time. So I use quite a bit of product, and I just take my time and very gently, in circular motions, just go over my entire face, trying to make sure that I get the entire big flat surfaces, like my forehead and cheeks, and then all the little nooks and crannies, like all those little weird places around your nose and stuff that are kind of harder to get at, as well as the little area just directly next to the corners of my mouth, because that can get actually really dry in the wintertime. So I find that it's better to just take really good care of my whole face. I don't push down very hard, and I don't really scrub or anything. I find that it's just better to be very gentle and thorough than it is to scrub, and that way I keep any irritation at a minimum. Normally, just even coming in contact with my face will make it a little bit redder. That goes away within 15-20 minutes, something like that, but I still try to be pretty gentle. And since I already have my super soft microfiber cloth ready, I just use that to wash off the Berry Bar. So you can actually, if you want to be really gentle, you can also just use water in your hands. I use both. I start off with the cloth because I find that I get less water running straight down my arms, which I don't like the feeling of. So I start off with the cloth and then just kind of give it a final rinse with just my hands and water to make sure that I got everything, because I don't want to leave anything behind. Next, I take my really fluffy towel and I pat dry. I used to just rub my face dry, and I think that actually contributed to making my skin condition worse. So now I just take the fluffiest towel I can find and pat dry. And I try to get it as dry as possible, but it's normally just slightly damp afterwards, but that's okay because I'm going to moisturize anyway. So next, I go back to the salve that we saw earlier, the Rosacea one, and because I'm washing my face or my eye area with baby shampoo, I try to just give my eye area an extra super duper boost, and I find that the salve works better than oils and serums and things like that. I like the control that I have with a thicker product when I'm working around my eye area. That's probably backwards compared to what other people like, but for me, I really like that because it doesn't actually get into my eye. I can keep it exactly where I put it. Next is a really interesting product I've never talked about before. It's called, I didn't show the product package very well, so here it is. It's called Rosy Days. It is a custom product from SBTC Buckthorn's new apothecary that just opened up. They let me be in on the guinea pig phase for creating the first products that they are going to release through the apothecary, or that they have released, and this is a fantastic skin oil. It's essentially the liquid version of the salve that I was showing you earlier, but I like it a lot more for my face, for basically the main area of my face as a moisturizer. The salve I like putting on for a short time before I can just wash it off. So before I go out into the cold, I go outside, I wear that, and then I come back in and wash it off. This oil, I love the feeling of. It's extremely soft, if that makes any sense at all. I love the softness of this oil, and I love the way that it massages onto the face very, very gently. It has a light touch of a cooling feeling, but not like menthol or eucalyptus or anything. It just keeps the face from feeling hot, and it's extremely gentle. I massage it all over my face. I try to be as gentle as possible, and then once it's spread all around my entire face, I press it in or tap it in. Sometimes I press with the entire length of my fingers. Sometimes I'll just tap it in as though I'm drumming my fingertips on my face. Today I kind of just pressed it in the first way I described. But that helps to make sure that it really absorbs in, because rubbing something in doesn't work as well as pressing it, and it's less irritating to the skin to do it that way. Absolutely love this stuff. It has made the most incredible difference in my skin. I cannot praise this enough. I will leave a link in the description below where I will gush about this even more in writing. On that same website, I'm also selling little one-time use samples of that formula so that you can give that a try. And then if you really like it, you can head over to the apothecary and have it custom made to your specific needs. So if you find it too oily, ask for it to be less oily. If you want it to be heavier, just ask for that. It's super awesome. You can customize it exactly to your face's needs, which I absolutely love. And to make that even better, it comes with an exclusive 20% off coupon code for the apothecary. So I do hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That way I'll know. And if you want to see more videos like this one and you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time.